Hello again, Ensign. Still having trouble sleeping? All your scan results came back satisfactory. How about you try some meditation? I could recommend some wonderful tracks from Audible.
This Audible original podcast will transport you to the bubbling rock pools by the historic Dunnottar Castle on the eastern coast of Scotland. So take a deep breath, relax, and join me on this escape to sleep.
In the latest season of Sleep Sound, join Maya Jama as she transports you to new worlds through 6 immersive soundscapes, helping you on your journey to a deep sleep. From the rugged sounds of the rock pools by a cliffside Scottish castle, or a gentle breeze passing through the heart of a bamboo forest, to the deep rumble of a volcano on an island paradise. I have to admit, I've been enjoying listening as part of my evening routine. Maya's beautiful voice and soothing narration really helps me to reach a deep state of relaxation and allows me to fall asleep easily while the soundscape gently fades away. My favorite episode is a cliffside Scottish castle, as we sit listening to the rock pool and water ambience by Dunnottar Castle, surrounded on 3 sides by the North Sea. Listen to Sleep Sound with Maya Jama exclusively on Audible and use the link below for a 30-day free trial. You can discover the Sleep Sound podcast and explore many of the other high-quality original podcasts across all genres that they offer. They're always releasing new content, and there's something for everyone to enjoy. So give it a try. Thank you so much to Audible, and thank you for listening, Ensign. Enter. Hello again, Ensign. Welcome back. How can I help you today? You're still experiencing the headaches, with some occasional dizziness. I see. Well, let's get you settled in. Please, have a seat over here. We'll begin with a thorough examination to determine the cause of your symptoms. We will run a few simple tests to begin with. I'll be using my Tricorder to gather some initial data as part of our examination. This will help me to very quickly analyze various aspects of your health, and it will instantly tell me if something is amiss. Yes, it provides extremely valuable information about a patient's health promptly. Before we continue, have you had any difficulties recently with sleeping at all? You have. And is that in combination with the headaches, or? Okay, not always. Well, we'll be looking into your headaches today, but in the meantime, I would also recommend for you to do something relaxing towards bedtime to help you to sleep a little better. Have you ever tried meditation? You haven't? Well, you can definitely ask Counselor Troy for some help with that. She can guide you. However, in the meantime, I would recommend some soundscapes to listen to as you fall asleep. There are lots to choose from out there. Personally, I love to listen to them when I'm heading to bed in the evenings. Oh yes, you can be transported right back to Earth if you're missing Earth. Right back to the south of France on a hot summer's day with the cicadas singing in the back. You can also try the holodeck too, but I don't think it's quite as comfortable as being in your own bed at night, listening to a soundscape. Oh yes, Ensign, I found them incredibly useful personally to help me to relax at night. They can really help you get a really deep, restful sleep. It's definitely worth a look into. So allow me. Please remain as still as you can while I scan you. Right, are you ready? Okay. I'll first scan your eyes. All around this area. And your ears as well. These are both very important to check thoroughly when there are symptoms present such as yours. Headaches and dizziness. Both can be affected by the eyes and ears. Okay. Make sure that I'm doing this very thoroughly. I can't see any unusual readings just yet. But we will continue. Okay, and then I will move down to your neck. Okay, and your shoulders. Yes, sometimes we can have difficulties with our balance through problems in our neck and shoulders too. So it's always worth a check. All right. Yes, that's correct. The Tricorder helps me to collect data about your vital signs, such as your heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature. It also provides information about your cellular health and can detect any anomalies that might be contributing towards your symptoms. So, just want to make sure that we're not missing any specific readings. Or indicators. In any areas. I want to be sure Okay. Now, based on the initial tricorder scan, your vital signs appear to be within normal ranges. However, I will need to conduct further tests and examinations to gather a comprehensive understanding of your condition. Alright, let me just have a quick look into your eyes. No, the tricorder can't diagnose the cause of your symptoms. Not completely. It is a valuable tool for gathering data, but it provides a preliminary assessment only. It helps me to identify potential areas of concern and guides further investigations. The scans provide important information, but a comprehensive diagnosis requires a combination of medical expertise, additional tests, and a thorough examination. All right. From these findings, I think it will be necessary for me to perform a few tests for your cranial nerves, specifically the one which is responsible for your body balance and eye movements. If you've been experiencing headaches and dizziness, it may be necessary to evaluate your visual system to rule out any specific issues related to those senses. Then, if needed, we will also perform more various diagnostic tests. All right. As part of our evaluation, I would like to assess your balance and coordination to further investigate the dizziness that you've been experiencing. So we will begin with a test called the Romberg test. I'll ask you to stand with your feet together and your eyes closed. It's just for a few moments. Now, please let me know if you feel unsteady or if your symptoms worsen during the test. Okay, great. You can open your eyes now, Ensign. Now, based on the Romberg test, I didn't notice any significant balance issues. Did you experience any at all? No? Okay, that is good. However, I'd like to conduct another quick test to evaluate your inner ear function. It involves a series of very small head movements, so please let me know if you feel uncomfortable or experience any vertigo at all during the test. Okay? I'm just going to put my gloves on, as I will need to move your head very slightly. Okay. Are you sitting comfortably? All right. Now, I would like for you to look at my nose, please. Just keep looking at my nose. And I will very gently take your head in my hands, and I will turn it very, very slowly to your right. Just keep looking at my nose. Okay. Okay, back to the center. And very slowly to your left. Okay, and back to the center. Okay. Now up. You just keep looking at my nose, please. Very good. Back down. And to your chin, to your chest. Okay. And one more time. Please keep looking at my nose. I will turn your head to the right. And I'm very carefully watching as we do this for any involuntary eye movements which may be part of your problem. Are you experiencing any dizziness, vertigo, feeling unwell in any way while we're doing this? Okay. Now I did observe just a few very minor nystagmus, which suggests some disruption of your inner ear function. This could be related to the dizziness that you've been experiencing. We will take a note of this and continue investigating further. Alright, let me just see here. Okay. Just take a quick note of that. What is it? Well, nystagmus is a common indicator of inner ear issues that can cause dizziness. However, we will need to conduct additional tests to see the underlying issues, and diagnose where possible, and explore appropriate treatment options. Let me just ensure that I have all of this information down. Let me see. I will say, Ensign, that your symptoms certainly are persistent. And we don't want them to affect your role on the ship, do we? All right. I'll also perform some very simple hearing tests as part of your inner ear function assessment. I have a device which will scan in very short bursts of a few seconds while performing the tests. So, I would like for you to tell me, let me know when you can no longer hear the ringing sound, please. Okay. On either side. Very good. Just keep letting me know when you can no longer hear the ringing. Okay. Now, from the preliminary scan, I can't see any major issues, so you don't need to worry. I will, however, study these in more detail as your symptoms are quite persistent. I want to make sure that we haven't missed a thing, alright? Now, rest assured, Ensign, that we will use all of the resources available to us to determine the cause of your symptoms. The Tricorder readings help us to focus our efforts and direct us towards the most appropriate tests and treatments. I will consider all of the gathered data, including the Tricorder scans, alongside our other examinations and consultations. Remember that we're here to help you, Ensign. Once we gather all of the necessary information from the tests, we'll develop a comprehensive treatment plan tailored to your specific condition. In the meantime, I would recommend reporting any changes or worsening of your symptoms, of course. You're very welcome, Ensign. Your well-being is our top priority. We'll continue our investigation and work toward finding a solution for you. If you have any further questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to let me know. Alright, Ensign. You go get some rest.